the lesson about Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Whom? Abu Bakr Siddiq. When you think about this tongue and abusing people, insulting people, remember the lesson of Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Once he was sitting with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and a man came, and the man insulted him, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam smiled. Then the man insulted him again, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam smiled. So Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala was like, what? Then the man insulted him again, and then Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala who responded to the man's insult, responded back to him what he said. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam got up and he walked out. He got up and he walked out. So Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala who was like, what has happened here? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, my friend, my prophet, was laughing when the man was insulting me. And when I told back the man what he said, oh, my Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam got up and walked out. So he went and asked the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, why did you do that? You laughed when the man, you smiled when the man was insulting me. And when I insulted him back by what he said to me, you got up and you left instead of supporting me. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Abu Bakr, when that man was insulting you, Allah appointed angels to respond to him. Allah. And that's why I was smiling, because I was looking at the angels, how they were responding to the man. He said, so I smiled. Oh, Allah appointed the angels to respond to the man who was insulting you. He said, but when you insulted him, Satan came and caused you to do that. And I don't sit where Satan is. That's why he got up. So what have we learned from this, my brothers and sisters? Any one of us are better than Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala? No. These Khulafa Rashideen were very special. Ali radiallahu ta'ala who was special. Uthman radiallahu ta'ala who was special. They had their own special qualities. Umar radiallahu ta'ala who had his own special qualities. But Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala who had some unique qualities. He was the companion with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the cave. When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sick, he never asked anyone else to lead salah but Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu. See what closeness he had to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Do you think any one of you could give charity like him? When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked for charity in the path of Allah, Abu Bakr Siddiq gave. And when he came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Abu Bakr, what have you left for your wife and children? He said, I have left Allah and His Rasul, which meant he brought everything in the path of Allah. Could we compare to him? But yet Satan caused him to respond to the man. You see what I'm getting at? That's the point. Satan is very bad, very dangerous. Be very careful. Let us not. It's not weakness to be silent. A lot of people think that when you silent, you're weak. You know, even here in Darul Uloom, a lot of times people do stupid things. And they say, the Maulana didn't say anything, the Sheikh never said. I just don't say things to people directly. Aqal mandiyo ke liye ishara kafi hai. I'll leave the angels to respond to people. You know how many people do stupidity? Allah take them away. I don't tell them anything. Brother Azhar is there. I always say, Brother Azhar, don't tell anybody anything. Leave them in the hands of Allah. Allah will deal with them or take them away. Always remember that. This incident, Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala, powerful incident. He was such a person, one of the greatest personality in the history of Islam after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But yet Satan came and influenced him to respond to the man. Don't. Many of you go around and check out. Never respond to people with stupidity. Never respond. Let Allah appoint His angels to deal with them. That is strength. That is success. All the efforts we have placed into Ramadan this year, don't lose it. Learn this lesson. As I said, bi'idhnillah, this COVID-19 and coronavirus, a lot of fitna in the world. You know, COVID-19/coronavirus can be equal to chaos and confusion. Did you see what happened this year? Masjids closed. Some masjids only men allowed. Some masjids no ladies allowed. Some masjids no men and ladies allowed. But they had a drive-through iftar. Just now you will have drive-through Eid al-Fitr. Oh no, some masjid has drive-through Eid al-Fitr. Do you know that? But drive-through Eid al-Fitr to give you toys. I would wish they could pull aside and park and pray salah in the parking lot. If you can drive through a parking lot to line up for hours to get food, and 10 and 20 people can line up and give food, so why can't 10 and 20 people pray in the parking lot? I'm not saying don't give food and don't give toys. I'm saying if you can give food and give toys, you can also pray. Why is it you're praying home and giving food and toys in the masjid? You could have prayed in the masjid. Does it make sense? What they did, mashallah, very good. I accept it, but I'm not doing that. We did this, rain fell, but look at how many of you here. Don't you think Allah will bless you and accept you for that? Don't you think you made a sacrifice to be here? Allah would love that. You know, if everything was shut down and the government had said shut down, I have no problem. We'll be the first. We were blessed in Florida that the governor, DeSantis, said churches are essential. Listen to this, listen to this. I know a lot of you don't like Trump, but be fair. When the government of America said shut down, and we remained open, and some other masjids remained open, there were brothers and sisters who were saying, Astaghfirullah, they don't follow the laws of the government. So Friday, Mr. Trump, the President of the United States of America, go check it out. Friday, he said, and Brother Farouk sent me that video. And then I went online, I went crazy after Jummah. I'm like, wow, something in our favor here now. He said, if the governors believe that alcohol is essential, then I believe that churches are essential. Mosques are essential. Churches and synagogues are essential. And let it be open this weekend. You know, the same Muslims who said that we should follow the government and close the mosque, when the President of the United States of America and the governor of the state of Florida says, mosque is essential, open your mosque and pray, our Muslims were like, no, we're not going to follow the government. We're going to keep it closed. What do you call that? It's called bewakufi kehte. That's stupidity. The same government you said, close the mosque, so you closed. When the same government said, open the mosque, you said, no, we're not opening it. What's going on? Are we really using our brain? That makes me feel like Satan is really outside. Yeah, we got to use our brain. Be balanced. Be balanced. We are blessed to live in the state of Florida. Other states it's difficult. Yes, we know. We know other states are difficult. We are blessed in Florida. You can't tell me, and people will on Facebook, oh, Darul Uloom does not follow the government. Darul Uloom does not follow the government. When the government says open, other Muslims say close. We've got to be very careful. Be very careful. Be a Muslim first before you be a Republican or Democrat. All right? Be a Muslim first before you be a politician. Do what Allah and His Sunnah says first. That's all I'm saying. I'm just giving you a beautiful example. Go check it out and you will see. Check it out and you will see. Obey the law of the land. And when the law of the land says, open your masjids, we say, no, we better. No, be very careful, my brothers and sisters. Watch this tongue. A lot of people say a lot of stupid things online. On Facebook, don't respond to stupidity. Don't respond to it. I'm just reminding myself and reminding you here. Don't respond to them. Don't go after now and say, I said that they're stupid. Let them believe that on their own. Allah will let them know that which law are you following now? The government, the Quran, or the Sunnah? Not following either one. MashaAllah, a lot of crazy things happen in COVID-19, and I have no problem with people who give opinions. I really have no problem with that. Do this, don't do this, do that, pray here, pray. MashaAllah. But Allah blessed us, and we tried our best to do what we can do. And Allah has blessed us. We have had a beautiful Ramadan and a very successful Eid, MashaAllah. This is the barakat from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.